Okay, so hopefully you've tried to find this on your own. Don't just try to watch the video and get the answer. Try to find it yourself. So first we're going to pick a number, minus 7, then multiply 3, and the result is 12. Okay, so first I have to say, what number times 3 equals 12? 4. So that means that this right here has to equal 4. All right, well then what minus 7 equals 4? 11. 11 minus 7 equals 4. So remember, I'm guessing this, I'm trying to pick this number. So now 11 minus 7, oh wait a minute. I have to do this first, right? So that means I need to put parentheses, okay? Because remember, we said that multiplies first, but we need to do this first, right? So I need to put parentheses around it. 11 minus 7 is 4. Then 4 times 3 is 12. So our number is 11, okay? And you guys decide in your groups what that number is. You figure that one out. Okay, now let's go on to the next page, solving equations. Because when we solve equations, what we're trying to do is we're trying to find that number. What is that missing number that makes this work? Okay, that's what you're doing when you're solving equations. You want to find what's that number that's going to make all this work. Okay, so if I go to one-step equations, you'll see here it says one-step equations, plus and minus. We're going to do that same thing, except now we're going to have a letter. So before we used a question mark because we didn't know, but instead of a question mark, now we're going to use the letter. Okay, so there's a way to do this without having to guess. Now I can say to myself in my head, what minus 3 equals 4? Oh, that's 7. That's easy. X equals 7. But is there a way to do this with math? Yes, you can do this with math. And the way is that the number, you look to the side with the letter. The side with the letter you want to be by itself. That's what isolate means. We want it to be by itself. If you look right here, X is by itself. And so if we create a line down the middle of the equal sign, okay, we do not want X to have a number next to it on this side of the line. Right now the 3 is next to it. We want the 3 to be gone. Like here, it's just X by itself. So the way to do that is that we're going to, if the number is plus, you're going to do minus. If the number is minus, you're going to do plus, and this is how we do it. That number we want to get rid of is 3. It's minus, so I'm going to do plus 3 on both sides. And remember, it says do both sides. So I did plus 3 here, and what happens is negative 3 plus 3, that's 0. So then what happens is this is gone. Because anytime you add the same number but opposite sign, it will go away. So if I do negative 4 plus 4, gone. Okay, if I do plus 5 minus 5, gone. Plus 6 minus 6, gone. Minus 7 plus 7, gone. You always do the same number but different sign. So then this goes away, and then the X is still here by itself. That's what we want. And then it's 4 plus the 3. Okay, because remember, I do it to this side, and then I go over and I have to go to the other side of the line and do the same thing. And now guess what? 4 plus 3 is 7. Same answer. Okay, now let's try it again. So now we have P plus minus 6 equals negative 10. Well, first remember that if I have plus minus, what should I do? Well, I don't really have to do anything. I only have to change if it's minus minus, like we have here in number 4. So here, this is minus. So again, I want that 6 to be gone. So I do plus 6. I do it on this side, and then I go to the other side, plus 6. That's gone. P equals Uh-oh, negative 10 plus 6. How do I do that? The box. Okay, negative 10 plus 6. Different box, subtract. 10 minus 6 is 4. 10 is bigger, so it's minus 4. There's the answer. Okay, now what if the letter's on the other side? So before, the letter was on the left. Now it's on the right. Okay, we still want the letter to be by itself. So I want the letter to be by itself on this side. So to get rid of it now, I want the 2 to be gone. To get the 2 gone, it's plus 2. So here I do minus 2. And then that goes away. But then I remember if I do it here, I have to go to the other side and do minus 2. So now the y comes down, the equal sign, and then I have negative 15, negative 2. Well, I don't know, so I'll do the box. 15 is negative, 2 is negative. The same box, so that means we add 17, and they're both negative, so it's going to be negative 17. And I can also write it the other way. I can switch it and put y first, and then equals negative 17. Still the same answer. Okay, now this last one, number 4. Now I have two signs that are touching, two negatives. Remember, 2 minus minus? Minus becomes plus plus. So now this is plus 8. If that's plus 8, then I need to do minus 8. And remember, I put the wall up over the equal sign. Minus 8, minus 8. That is gone. And then I bring the D down. 21 minus 8, I can count that on my hands. So that would be 13. D equals 13. Okay? So now what I want you to do is go to your worksheet and practice these. Okay? But let's try one more. Okay? So what if I have, let's say, x minus negative 3 equals minus 12. Okay? This will be a bonus one. All right? So now, again, I have minus minus, so plus plus. Again, I want the x to be gone. I want it to be on this side of the line. I want x here. I want the numbers over here. That's plus 3 now. Plus 3. So now I do minus 3. Minus 3. Both sides. That goes away. X comes down here. Negative and negative. That means they're both going to be the same box. So 12 goes here and then minus. 3 goes here and then minus. They're both minus. They're both the same box, so I add. And then the negative wins because that's the bigger box. So negative 15. Okay? So go to the worksheet. You try these out. All right.